Today I will show you what's the difference between a beginner photographer and a professional photographer. I thought I will make this little comparison video where I show how a beginner would shoot products and how professional would shoot products. And I will make the process from start to finish as a beginner, and then let's see how many mistakes do you spot, and we'll start to fix them as a professional photographers. I will shoot the images like I did when I started out more than 10 years ago practicing my photography, and there were quite many little things that I didn't pay attention when I shot my first product images. And let's get started. First of all, what we need. We would need a camera, we would need light, a table and some background material, and then of course a product. So let's say, for example, I am a small company owner. I'm producing a product that I want to start selling on my webpage. For that, I would need white background images. Let's say my product is a beer bottle, this one, and I need to have nice white background image about that beer bottle. So what I would need to do, in this case, I would need a table. Let's take this one. This is my white surface that I use where I can place my product. And of course, I would need a white background. I will use this cardboard for that, and something just to stand it properly in here. This is just helping me out here, and we have our table. So now we need to place our products in here, and we are ready to start. But for testing purpose, just to show you my images that I'm getting from this setup, I will connect my computer to the camera. I didn't do that when I was starting out, and in this case I can just show you how this image will look if I shoot it as it is. So let's try to take our first image. We need light. Let's turn on this one as well. And yeah, that's good enough. And we need a camera. And now let's see, how does it look when I just take my first image. No, that's not good. That's ugly. All right, let's go here and try another one. Not good, not good at all. It's okay to have this image ugly because I'm just starting out. Now let's take a look at this last image that I shot, and let's see what's wrong on this image. First of all, when you are shooting products, then you would need a tripod. You need to place your camera in a steady position, that it doesn't shake, doesn't move. It needs to be straight, because right now on this image, as you can see, the bottle is tilted. It's taken from too high angle. As a professional, I would take this image from the lower angle, straight shot towards the bottle. And also, if you are shooting without a tripod, for example, then your hands are moving constantly, and this image could get blurry. If you are working with the camera and you don't have a large screen in here like we have right now, then from this one you can't really see if the image is sharp or not. This will be visible later in the computer, which means that you might need to reshoot your products because you didn't check it properly while you were shooting. So you would need to connect your camera to the computer just to get better overview. And if you are looking this image right now, then you see that there is one more mistake that is related to the camera right now. And the camera is having wide-angle lens attached right now, which means that wide-angle lenses are creating this weird distortion. When you are going close to the object, then you will see that it doesn't look good at all and it's distorted. And this is another step that we need to fix later on. Now, comparing to the light that we have, the light is extremely ugly right now. We have a strong spotlight on the bottle, which doesn't look good at all. We have no reflections that could define what is the shape of the bottle. You see just a green bottle without any shape. Also, I see that there's a label misaligned. Product should be always facing straight towards the camera, and you would have to always check that the label is completely straight, not turned on one side or the other side, straight. And from here you could see there's not enough light on the background that could illuminate the bottle from inside, which means the bottle is too dark. And on this image it's really not looking like I would want to buy this product. And in addition, inside the bottle, you can see those dark areas that are behind the label here, which are the back label, which I didn't remove. And now you can see how it will affect your image when you are shooting just the product without removing any labels from the back. And yeah, this is pretty much it. This is how I would start shooting my images. So what did we do wrong when we shot this image? Let's see. First of all, I didn't have my tripod, which means image is tilted, it doesn't look good, blurry, and it's too high. That's my first mistake. Second one, I would say wide-angle lens. We need to take a longer lens. And then we have third mistake, the lighting. There's only one light, which is coming without any softboxes, any reflectors, any additional diffusers. This is creating really ugly reflections on the product, and the light is not enough to illuminate the inside of the bottle. And in addition, we didn't remove the label, and if you noticed, I didn't prepare the product at all before I started shooting, which means I didn't wipe off any fingerprints. When we zoom in the image, then you can see from the close-up that it's really having those fingerprints that you can't properly remove in Photoshop. So we did have quite many mistakes in here. So let's now try to shoot a proper image like a professional photographer would do. First of all, we can use the same equipment. We have camera, light, table, but I would remove the background as it is here. I would take away the background, and if you don't have this large white background as I have here, which by the way could be just a white wall, and you can illuminate that one. But if you don't have a white wall or white background, then you can just take larger white paper and take it further away from the product. Alright, so first thing that we need to do, let's get back to the beginning. First we need to take this bottle and we need to prepare that one properly, because there's so many mistakes on that one right now. First of all, we need to remove the back label, and we need to clean the product properly, and if there's any defects or open labels or something, then we should glue these right away before the shoot. So let's get started. Let's prep the product. Now I have prepared my product. I have removed the back label and wiped off all the fingerprints and dust that I might have here. So from now on, I need to use gloves to move this bottle anyhow, because once I touch the bottle with my bare hands, then it will have fingerprints on it again. So right now we will take this and let's put it on the table. Now we need to set up our lighting and the camera, and also all the diffusers that we will be using. So next step would be to take the stand for the camera. I'm using my studio stands for that. And let's place the camera in here. And also let's replace the lens, as I have right now the wide angle lens, but I need to have 100mm macro lens to get the best results that I would like. Just remove that one and put on my 100mm. Let's put this on the side here. Let's turn the bottle facing towards the camera properly. Now we have the product ready. Let's take our first shot. So on this image, as you can see, there's a product, but it's not visible because we don't have a proper background. For the background, I will add in my second light that I have, and let's see how we can move on from there. And let's turn it on. Let's take another image just to see where we are at. We have backlight, it's working, but it's not powerful yet. So that means we need to increase the power for the background. Right now from the camera I already see I have the highlight warning turned on the camera. Then I can see that the background is just a bit too bright. So I will take it one step down and let's take another image. And now we can see we have nice white background. And now you see that the background light is bringing out the inside of the bottle as well, and now it looks really nice, green, shiny and crisp. So next thing I would need in here is to have some diffusion material on the side to create this nice white reflection on the side of the bottle, which will define the shape of the bottle, because otherwise if it's like that, then you don't understand how round corners does this bottle have. So next step would be to add in my diffuser, and we need to move the light onto the side. And now let's take another shot. Let's see what's happening in here. As we placed one extra diffuser between the light and the product, then this diffusing material is cutting off some of the power that we have. So I need to increase the power for the flash. Let's increase it 2 stops and let's take another shot. And now on the image we can see that it's having this nice white reflection on the side. But as I can see, it's slightly too bright, and I would turn that off a little bit. And let's see what we have now. Yeah, that's better. Now we have really nice white reflection on the side of the bottle. In this case, I see that the left side is just a little bit dark. I don't add in any extra lights, but I will add second reflector on the side that will fill up those shadows just a little bit that you can see on the left side of the bottle. Let's take another shot. Let's see, what do we have? And as you can see, it's really bright and looks very good. Even the lid, in this case right now, I think this is already pretty good. But I see there's a slight misalignment on the label, so I need to turn the bottle just a little bit to the left. Let's take another shot, and here we go, that's better. Now the next step would be to illuminate the label, which is slightly dark right now, but we can light it up with my white paper. Let's take a shot. And what do we have? Crisp white background image is coming out from this one. So this is the simplest way I would go when I would shoot white background product image. But right now, as you can see, the bottle itself is having some weird reflections on the edges. This is happening because the bottle is round, and as it's transparent, it takes everything from the background and showing you on the edges of the bottle. So you can see here those black stripes are actually my light stands that are black, my soft boxes that are hanging back there, and also the black curtain that I have on the left hand side. So for that, I can fix this issue by placing one diffusing material really close to the bottle, and this will eliminate all the ambient stuff that I have in the studio. So let's see if I try to use this small one, then right now probably we will get still darker background now because the light is cut off by the background material, but I can show you what I mean. Here we go. Reflections are gone, and we have nice even lighting inside the bottle, and this is pretty much ready to go image. Just need to be cut out from the background, and that's it. Way better than I had as a beginner, but there's of course still much room to improve this one as well, but this will be for another video where I explain in more detail how to polish and fine-tune all those little details in there. So I hope you got some ideas and tips and tricks from this comparison that I did, and maybe this will show you that it's really simple to step up your game when you're starting out as a product photographer. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.